Very strange. Very strange. Like half the time I don't even know what the hell's going on with this thing. Well, hopefully the network stays up past the hour. It's weird. It's like at certain periods during the day, the network goes down and then come back up. Some days it could be on for all day. Some days it just stay on for about 30 minutes. Other days it stay on for like 2 hours. It's like certain periods during the day that people decides to hop on all at the same time. It's like I have to pay attention to what the rest of the world is doing. Like I'm literally paying for internet, but I had to adhere to the network of others. It's complete incompetence. That's why when Verizon's giving their little commercial thing, I just laughed. I'm like, whatever, man. Like that whole family, like if I have to deal with the other people around my neighborhood having Verizon and their Verizon interrupting mines, like there is no independence in having your own anything. It's bullshit. That said, I play games to get away from the reality of the world around, and you should do the same thing too, in whatever your escape is, especially with regards to what's going on in Gaza. Like fuck Pierre and Muhammad, but like they could argue to the kids, I don't know, to the cows come home. That's the word. They could argue to the cows come home, but words ain't gonna do jack shit. Word violence is no different from physical violence, other than the fact that it's physical violence. Like if prejudice is prejudice, whether it's in word format or in physical format, it's still prejudice at the end of the day, whoever you're siding with. Like it's like nah, I could get away with doing something physical violent. Like they're not the same. No shit, that's why it's called physical violence and word violence. But prejudice doesn't take form in one shape or the other. Like so, that's why I say fuck both of those guys. Ain't gonna change shit with words or with violence. You have to go to the heart of the kingdom itself. Both sides. I've done enough debate in school to realize that shit don't do anything. Actions work. And those who wants to stop you from doing physical actions, they're the problem. Because they're using physical violence or word violence to stop you. Whether you're doing peaceful protests, when you're doing peaceful protests, that's when you're taking action because you're not using violence and you're not using words. You're physically taking action without using the physical violence or using the words of debate violence. People say debate is not violence, it's a non-violent approach. Like, listen, if you're dropping prejudice, your own prejudice in the mix of your debate, then it's word violence. It's just transference from one thing to the next. Like, fuck both of those guys. They don't know what's best for Israel, Palestine, or for the United States. They're both form of corruption. What Israel is doing is bad. What Palestine is doing is bad. Two greedy sons of bitches trying to get away with shit. Defend them or not. If kids on either side of the fence are taking the heat, Israeli kids, Palestinian kids, if children are taking the heat and used, and both us are bitch ass motherfuckers. That's all there is to it. You shouldn't help people who are what both of them are bitches. You shouldn't help two bitches. Like, what's the point to take a side of one bitch when the other is a bitch too? They're both bitches. Anyone who's gonna drop bombs on both either sides of the fence is bitch nigga all the way. It don't matter how many centuries they've been fighting. And both bitch niggas if they be dropping bombs on each other and then want other people from other nations and different countries to side with one or the other. Like, man, keep that shit to yourself, homie. The fuck out of here. Like, I don't condone killing of any children. But if you want to side with which children on what side of the fence should be, then both of you go kiss my ass. Fuck out of here. Scumbags in this world, man. They're actually given the right to call themselves leaders. It's like a boss on your job. He's been given the position of boss because he's been in there longer than everyone else, and he knows about everything. But the guy's smelly as the day is long. His breath is hot, as well as his corrupted behavior is hot. Anyone who's working retail knows what I mean. Talk shit. I know how to sell clothes. I know how to do this, or I know how to secure people. It's like yeah, but you have a hot ass breath. Like you're intelligent, but you can't even take care of your physical health or your body's health. Like remember when I was? I mean, if anyone watched this video, does anyone remember when I was saying the 5 different characteristics when in Warframe with regards to what makes a person intelligent? 5 things: mind health, physical health, psychological health, mental health, and financial. I said that when I was playing AI Somnium, and I also said that when I was playing Warframe. Like, if you have 2 out of those 5 things, you don't got shit, homie. You're not even halfway. You could survive just like everyone else can survive, but you cannot claim to be smarter than other people who got all 5 or 4 out of 5. Not even close. You could wear a tuxedo. You could have all the money for flashing. You could have all the debate you want. But if your spirituality is done, if your physicality is done, if your psychology is done, then all you got is the financial and the mental power. And you could lean on that, but you'll still be weak because you're still lacking all the 3. Anyone could survive on 2 out of 5, period. But you will never be better than everyone else because you only got 2 out of the 5. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm rocking Hildren, a hero, a representation of what people are, what people create in games, whether sports or anything. And this is a representation of people, defender against those who are wicked sons of bitches. That's why games were created, books were created, and all type of things. So Tom Sawyer's the whole 9 yards. The author, the whole thing. So someone could have something to look towards when all the evil sons of bitches keep coming around for centuries on end. And it will always be there. And it will always make more Hildrens and more of whatever comes in the nearest future. Because there will always be another bitch who want to be in charge. A bitch nigga would never, ever go away. I use that word because it's the funniest word to use, but I use it because it's funny to use. I don't like it at all, but it is funny to use. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to farm for my stuff, and this is going to be done for um, the gauntlet tomorrow. And I should pick Necros because he's the most adequate Warframe for this. And I'll get started. Enough of the world outside. That's the game. Yeah, so I'm going to post this in the news section. I forgot to do that. I'll do that real quick. I'll remove this and I'll post it. Strange thing about doing all these text stuff is that you cannot see it when I air these videos. You can't see that I'm typing, but I'm actually typing. But you can't see it. Scripted stuff, I guess, don't show if it's not. Um, don't know exactly the type of script this is, but it doesn't show up, especially when you're doing video. I guess it's not in game. It's not an in-game script. It's like Java, so it cannot show it, which is weird. I actually need to find out what type of script this is that they're using. Why it wouldn't show up in the video. It's probably no big deal or anything, but it is interesting to know. Other than that, I'm just finding what? Other than that, I'm just farming prime parts today. Yeah, that's what I wrote. And recruiting. No, I don't need to put and recruiting. I'll leave that alone. What I will do is recruit, which means more script again. This one shouldn't take me too long because I like the script that Warframe has. You could remember what you previously did before. Another reason why I like Warframe, if you did a past script, it remember the past script that you did before. I mean past text with regards to script, the script type. Actually, I don't think this is Warframe because this happens when I'm typing the PlayStation script. That's what it is. It's a PlayStation script. I'm thinking that it's Warframe. No, PlayStation script does the same thing. So I need to find out the type of script that PlayStation use. I'll tell you. I tell you when people are out for blood. I mean, I'm still rattling my head around that whole Gaza thing. When people are out for blood, they don't care if they're gonna kill children or not on either side. Be like, man, fuck off both of you. Get the hell out my house. If I find that this person is in my house, I'm like, call the cops. That's how the United States should treat that issue. It's like, nah, you need to get the hell out of here. Calling the cops. I don't need your aggressive belief to corrupt my ways. Like, they kill my kids, so I go kill their kids. But like, man, fuck, right the hell off. You do what they do, you're a bitch too. Fucking dirtbags of this world. They're everywhere. They're in your stores, in your shopping malls, your bosses, your freaking girlfriends. The moment you hear them start talking shit about, oh, we should bomb out their kids and stuff, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend saying that doesn't matter, drop those motherfuckers. Says they're evil sons of bitches. Anyone who's down with killing kids because their kids get killed, fuck them. They're just as evil as the people who do the shit. Like, nah, you drop those bitch ass motherfuckers. Run far away from them because they'll lead you to an early grave. That's why people go to games, like physical games, like baseball games or video games, to get away from psychopaths. Like, nah, man, you go that way. If I want to kill anything, it'll be like corrupted people within the video game world, virtual, not in real life. Fucking bastard human beings. And there we go. Full script. Good. It's there, it's accurate. I can press on it. Bring up our clan. Rank 11. Good. Speaking of which, anything else that we need to build? Tenno Lab. Velvet yellow. Contributions are needed in Tenno Lab. Everything's completed. I see nothing. The only research needed is yellow. Alright, so to the
this.
So for the next hour it'll be nothing but grinding. Grinding for everything for the gauntlet. So it'll be nothing but relic farming and grinding Warframe parts over and over and over again. It will get a little boring and tedious. That's why I'm going to switch from various different Warframes to show their abilities, just so I could enjoy the experience of not doing mundane grinding and farming.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
Life support incoming.
Well, if you're gonna find a spot, you need to find a dead end. That's how that works in survival. And it's got to be a good spot.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I guess.
Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule.
There's also the factor that not everyone is going to be following, going to be staying in mission to be farming based on spots. So there's that too. I don't think they're intending on staying for long, to be staying into a farming spot.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you are ready, go to extraction. all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
In situations like this, it's best just to extract. When the reward is just the one that you chose, it's not a good idea. It's always good to farm with a group of people so that you could get better rewards rather than your own rewards. Never farm by yourself when you're doing prime parts farming. the hell? Okay, so never farm by yourself, always farm with a group of people. And if you're going to do long farming, always switch warframes. Like if you can't deal with using the same warframe for more than an hour playing this game, always switch. It's always good to use various different warframes. That's the way. That's how this game
Eliminate
existed for
all
so
Corvus
long.
threats.
Because if you get bored using one, you can always
There are
use the
void
other.
fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Each warframe are significantly different.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
No, for fun, I just like nuking everything with Sarn, but I know that's not good because that pisses off a lot of people who are trying to get kills. So I rarely use Sarn. Or Sarn, however you want to say it. So the most fun warframes are the ones that you rarely use because you have so much fun with them. They're OP. They're not so fun to everyone else you play with. So I typically go with my second most fun warframes, where their singularities allow for other players to kill enemies as well. For instance, Rhino, perfect. He doesn't kill a lot. He's more defense, but he's fun because he could stop everyone in the area, revive people, as well as brute force. Atlas is the same. I have fun, so that's what I'm going to use right now, Atlas. I have it on form account. And where you see a lot of these warframes have 10 formats and stuff, you don't need all that. I've been playing for years, that's why they have so much format. And I refuse to build more warframes, so because I refuse to build more warframes, I format the same warframe over and over. Because the more warframes you build, the more space you occupy. And the more space you occupy, the more platinums you need to occupy that space. Thus, I don't keep spending plats on more slots for more warframes. I just format them. I mean, you really shouldn't like format a warframe more than 5 times. But since I don't want to buy more slots, that's what I do. And since formatting a warframe is free, that's why I do it, rather than spend plats. If anyone wants to know, like, why is your warframe formatted more than 20 times? Oh, I just don't feel like spending 20 plats for, a slot, mod slot. That's all there is to it. The game only gives you a significant amount of slots for warframe per warframe. Afterwards, you have to decide whether you want to spend plats for every single time you want to duplicate another warframe, or just format the same one, which you don't have to spend no plats on at all. I think this is a good one. In all truth, I only form a warframe so many times because, well, every time DE makes a change, I form a warframe. And since I've been playing this game more than 6 years, that's the reason why certain warframes have been changed, due to all their multiple changes per warframe types, and the fact that it's been more than 6 years. That's why some warframes are like 15 formats in per warframe. It's just been so many years, that's all. And so many changes from digital extremes.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
You're near a fissure.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
The enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal. Destroy the key and the device.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
Coming through that portal was a big mistake, Tenno.
Quick, pick up the key.
Big mistake, big mistake.
You got the key. Now get back to the portal. Go through the portal now. It's about to collapse. Objective complete. The Void Key and Torsion Beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.